What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nadia Marie TV, and I'm back with another video. I hope my mic is not too loud, but I don't know. I just feel like I have to get on here. I've been telling y'all on Instagram and stuff that I was about to start my channel back up and start giving y'all some more gems and making more content and posting more videos. So I just feel like the time is now to get started because, like, why not? I feel like I owe y'all that. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm sorry if my mic is too loud. It's been a little minute since I used it, but I love the fact that it's pink, and I just feel like it's appropriate for the certain topics I'm gonna be talking about. And it just gives me that like whole little professional like podcast vibe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anywho, if you already not subscribed to my channel, please go subscribe. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Go subscribe to my channel. Click the likes up button. I don't care if you like the video or if you don't. Just click the likes up button if you cool like that. If you're a real one, click the like, please. Thank you very much. Also, what was I to say? Comment. Leave as many comments as you want. I don't care if they hate comments or not. Just help me build my channel. I think I got like 70 some subscribers or whatever. I'm just trying to build my YouTube. Anywho, and give y'all some knowledge, like, because I have a lot of knowledge and tea to spill. So we're gonna start off pretty much with talking about healing and recovery and stuff like that, and like just my personal input and takes on, you know, what I deal with on an everyday basis when it comes to healing, my journey, how far I've come, and how it's kind of like an ongoing process. It's something that people don't understand. Like, that's something that you're always going to be doing. I don't care how happy you become, you're always going to still be healing. You know, I think that's something in life that just never ends. Especially if you have deep-rooted trauma and generational traumas and, you know, been connected to people, especially in relationships where you've trauma bonded. So I don't really know where to start, and I think that's why I've been hesitant to start back talking. And sorry if y'all hear anything in the background, those is my children. So don't pay that no attention, don't pay it no mind, just stay here with it, okay? I'm not going to make this video too long because for real, my phone is dying. But, hey, we just going to make it do what it do, okay? If you rocking, I'm rolling. Anywho, so let's see. Where should I start? I'm going to basically speak on where my healing journey or even just my spiritual awakening started for my healing journey to begin. I want to say back in 2019, when I was pregnant with my daughter, which I didn't know I was pregnant with her. I'm going to give y'all more of a backdrop and background with that story on another video. But long story short, I was pregnant with my daughter, and I don't know, I guess, like, I was going through so much stuff with my last 3 kids' father. Like, it was just a lot. It was very traumatizing. It was just crazy. I never really saw myself going through half the things he really put me through. I never really see myself being pregnant with somebody else for the second time, even after me forgiving him the first time, and just the abuse. And yeah, I'm speaking my truth. I don't care. I'm not holding back nothing at this point. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't play the villain in people's story if you want to be called out for the things that you've done, and probably still doing to this day, sadly, to other women. But, you know, I'm just speaking out on my situation and my personal issues and stuff and my life and opening up, because you never know, my story may touch and help another woman or empower other women to speak out about what they've been through, you know, because that's a part of my healing journey, me using my voice and my throat chakra. Like, nobody's going to shut me up, because the truth is the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You feel me? Anywho, back in 2019 is when I had found out I was pretty much having a daughter. I believe she was a twin. I had miscarried because he was abusive, so he had made me like lose the other baby, so I didn't even know that I was like pregnant again. Like, I didn't know that I was still pregnant. It's just crazy. Like, And I haven't talked about this or like opened up about this, so please forgive me if it seems like I'm like going in circles or like I'm just everywhere with the story. It kind of is just a lot to really like even remember and talk about sometimes. But you know, I just want to start here because we're talking about recovery and how my healing journey and all that start. So backtracking to 2019, I found I was pregnant with my Novi Wovi, my Nova Marie, my baby. That's my baby girl. I love her so much. She's helped me so much in so many different ways she don't even understand or know. My boys, they help me too. I love my boys. I have 3 boys. I don't know if y'all know or remember or whatever. If you know, not new, if you're new to the channel and if you don't know about me and my kids, my oldest son is LJ. My second son is AJ. My third son is DJ. And then I had a daughter. Her name is Nova, but we call her Novi Wovi. If you know, you know. If you don't, you broke. Anyway, I crack myself up. Anyway. Yeah, so I found out I was pregnant with my daughter back in 2019, and I'll tell y'all before having her all the trauma and all the pain I went through before even having her. But I know God made me have her. Like, I know I got pregnant with her for a reason because it was just different. Having a daughter is different. It just makes you realize like what you don't want them to ever go through. So it's like I had no choice but to like really get myself together, not just because of her, but like just all my kids in general. I feel like I owe them that, and like just trying to break generational curses, and you know, everything happens for a reason. I feel like their father came into my life to teach me so many lessons that I never thought I had to learn. So shout out to you, because honestly, you thought you broke me and you thought that she was going to take me down and, you know, keep me down or kill me. The devil is a lie. I'm sorry that you allowed him to use you as a puppet. Anywho, yeah, I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, and I don't know, it just made me want to change my life and get myself together and start taking things serious. Not saying, you know, throughout the years I've, you know, made dumb decisions, and you know, because when you go through certain things and you start to realize, like, damn, this pain and this hurt is deeper than what I thought. And just because I got pregnant with a daughter, like, that didn't mean everything just magically went away. Like, no. That was just the realization of, oh, shit, I have to get it together, because if I don't, this shit is going to pass down to her. And I just can't. Like, my daughter, none of my kids deserve that. Like, they deserve to see a happy mother, a recovered mother, a mother who's strong. You know, I just want to be an example for all my children. But like having my daughter, like I know that she's really looking up to me as a woman and as a mother figure. So, you know, I have to show her the ins and outs of this life shit. Like, this shit is not easy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just me knowing that I was pregnant with her, I knew I had to change a lot, and like I had to heal, and I had to let go of that anger and just all that pain and them demons for real that I've allowed to come into my world by dealing with the wrong energies and not being aligned on my path, and being close to God the way I should have been, and allowing him to lead the way and stuff like that. So she opened those doors and opened my eyes to a lot once I found out I was pregnant with her. And that was the beginning of my awakening, my spiritual awakening. And when I knew, okay, this shit is real, I have to get my shit together, or I'm going to die. And then what's going to happen with my kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair to them. They didn't ask to be here. I mean, you know, so my healing journey has been very, very rocky, to say the least. If you personally know me, you know a little bit, but for the ones who don't, and for the ones who are new to my channel, I've struggled with alcohol addiction, you know, trying to numb my pain. I was addicted to weed for a long time, but for real, I stopped smoking. It's been some months now. I'm not going to say I haven't, like, hit a J or something like here and there throughout the last couple months, because I want to say I've been stopped, like, consistently smoking, like how I was doing it for the past, like, years, or how many years was it? I started smoking when I was like 15, 16 years old, and it was just, a natural habit. I mean, a lot of people I know, a lot of people in my family smoke weed. I personally don't think weed is bad, but it all depends on your intention when you're using it. And I was just using it to cover up my pain or just have something to do, because it just became a habit. And I don't know, I just felt like I was spending money, wasting my money, doing it just for not the right reasons. So I wanted to prove to myself that it didn't have control over me or my life. So that was the first thing I really stopped, cold turkey, just stopped randomly. I want to say that was back in this year, 2024, back in April. Yeah, back in April. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So almost 6-7 months. I probably have hit a J maybe 5 times out of these 6 going on 7 months now. And that is crazy for me to even say that, because I never thought I would just stop smoking weed. That was an all day, every day type thing I would do just to get through the day, or just to say I was smoking something. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It was just something to do, you know? And so that was one of my addictions. Another one of my addictions is alcohol, which I'm still struggling through. It's hard. You never really realize how bad something is until you find yourself in these fucked up situations where it's just how did I get here? I really, really know better, so why don't I do better? But that was the devil's way of binding me and keeping me chained and trying to stop me from fulfilling what God's purpose for my life is. And I just had a wake-up call one day, you know what I'm saying? I put myself in rehab last year, 2023, back, I want to say June. I don't know the exact date. I want to say June 28th. I put myself in rehab. I actually have my Mainspring, which is the name of the rehabilitation place. I actually have all my notes and all my binder, all of this stuff and information that they gave me. So on another video, I'll go through all of that and just giving y'all more details about that. I'm just giving y'all a little bit of insight on everything when it comes to how I'm here now, where I'm at today, and how far how far I've come, and how I'm still trying to keep it going, and how hard it can be. But yeah, I still, find myself one minute I'm doing good, not drinking, you know what I'm saying, for weeks at a time, for months, you know what I'm saying. Then here comes the devil creeping up. Go ahead, take one shot, or you deserve it. You've been doing good. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take 2 more shots. You know what I'm saying? Or go ahead and have a cup of wine. Knowing that at this point, it's it's a disease, really. It's one of those things where it's if you don't know your limit and you just get so caught up while you're doing it, you don't really realize how far you've taken it, because you're so used to, for me, I'm one of those people who, when I do something and I like it, I tend to overdo it, and that's bad. That is just bad. I'm just being so honest and transparent with you guys, because if you're battling addiction, or if you're really going through it and you're trying to heal yourself and numb your pain with different things, I'm here to tell you right now, at the end of the day, it's just not the way. It's going to make your life and other people's lives way worse. The people who love you and counting on you to, just not be doing that shit. For real, you just got to if you don't do it for yourself, do it for God. But for real, it starts with self. You have to just have a lot of strength and pray hard. And it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to go away overnight. It's not going to just magically go. And then for some people it do. Everybody's different, but for my personal journey with it, it's been a struggle, because that's all I've known to do for so many years now, to cope with my pain. Not realizing it at certain times in the past, or even in the recent past, that it just makes the situation worse, and it hurts the people who actually love me and want to see me doing better, and know my potential and know that that's not me. So for everybody who's watching this, if you one of those few people that I've hurt while I was intoxicated, or I've said and done things to you, and I really don't mean it for real, even though they say, like, when you drunk, the truth comes out. That ain't me. That's a demon. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry for anybody that I've ever hurt, or anybody that I've ever, like, cursed out, or, like, just was a nasty person to. Like, please find it in your hearts to forgive me. And I understand if you don't, but I'm really working on myself. I'm really trying to get my shit together, because I realize it just don't do nothing. It don't do nothing good for me, but just, like, hurt me and the people that I love. So, just the reason I brought all of that up is because it's a part of my recovery. It's a part of my awakening. It's a part of me realizing, like, that shit is not doing nothing but killing my spirit, and, like, really, like, stopping me and blocking me from what my divine path is. Like I said earlier, like, what God has for me. It's just a distraction, the worst distraction ever. Like, and I'm glad that I can actually, like, talk about it and be honest and open and transparent about it, because it helps me, honestly. Like, it's a part of my healing. So all of this, all of what I just said for 16 minutes, I said I didn't want to make this video long. This is just the introduction of where my spiritual awakening / recovery / healing process, like, all of that has to do with those three things. So anybody who's dealing with this or going through certain things, other addictions that you may have, I'm gonna, on another video, name different addictions, because it don't even just have to be drugs or alcohol. It's other addictions out here who other people suffer from, that it's not cool. And I just want to make this a safe space for people to come to who can relate. And if you ever want to reach out to me, or you want to comment and let me know that I'm not alone, and I want to let you know back, you're not alone. Like, people may look like they got it all together, like they don't go through shit. Like, no, I'm not one of them people who gonna act like they got it all together, because I don't. I be all over the place. Like, I'm getting my shit together, but, like, I be all over the place. Like, I'm human, you know what I'm saying? Just like the next person. But I'm authentic. A lot of people don't like that shit, but I'm authentic with my shit, and I really don't care what people have to say or what they think about me, because I own my truth at the end of the day. And this is my life, and this is my testimony, and this is my world. And I know God doesn't allow you to go through certain things, if you're not built for it, or you're not built to get through it. But it's a choice and it's a decision whether you want to make it through or if you don't. You know what I'm saying? We all have a choice. With me, I realize I have so much more to live for. And I just want to see what God has for me. And, like, I don't know, like, it's just, I've got to a point where it's just like, I'm not going to allow, just like I can stop weed, how he's taken that from me, he can take alcohol away from me too, completely. Like, to where I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? I can be around it. It don't affect me. Like, I know I'm going to get to that point eventually one day, because I do good. And then, just like any other addiction, if you're going through something, you're not as strong-minded to, like, sometimes be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to backtrack and get back on that shit. So it's just like, I'm currently just in a position now where it's like, nah, it's time to take control and take back control of my life and make better decisions, more wiser decisions, and really, like, stand on my shit, like, and do what I know is right and what I need to do, not just for myself, but for my kids and for the people who are rooting for me and for the people who love me and for the people who know that I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And for other people out there who's struggling with shit too. Like, I want to be a prime example and an inspiration to let y'all know, like, you're not by yourself, bro, or sis, and you can do this shit. Like, we doing this shit together. So, this is all a part of my story and what I've been currently kind of, like, dealing with for the past couple years. But yeah, when I put myself in recovery, like, that was the best decision I ever did. Even though I did relapse a couple times since recovery, that's also a part of recovery if you ever go to rehab. they'll tell you. Not saying that, oh, if you go to recovery and you get out, it's okay to go ahead and just relapse. Like, nah, like, I'm just saying they will tell you that's a part of the shit. The thing is you cannot allow your actions and your shame to stop you from getting back on track, getting back to recovering. Because I will always be a recovering alcoholic. Like, when we used to have our meetings and stuff and people introduced themselves, like, I changed that dynamic by saying I'm a recovering alcoholic. Everybody else be saying hi, my name is so-and-so and I'm an alcoholic, or hi, my name is so-and-so and I'm a heroin addict. Like, no, like, if you trying to overcome that shit, the power of the tongue is real. I be trying to tell people that, like, I'm not about to keep calling myself that shit, because I'm not that shit. I'm not claiming that. Like, yes, I have had drinking issues. Yes, I have had addictions, when it comes to certain things that's not healthy. The weed, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, again, I'm not saying weed is bad, but anything that you do too much of and it's not getting you nowhere in life or helping you in any way, shape, or form, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so please, I want to make that clear. Anybody who does smoke, don't take no offense to what I'm saying when it comes to weed. I don't think weed is bad. For me, it does nothing for me at this point. Just like liquor does nothing for me at this point, but puts me in certain positions to make dumbass decisions and hurt people and myself in the process. Like, so, I don't claim that shit. I'm a recovering alcoholic. Like, and I don't even like saying that shit, because it's not like I've in the past woke up and was like, I need to get a drink. Like, no, it's just when I do the shit, I overdo it. And I get overly intoxicated to where I'm not remembering what the fuck I did or said, like, the next day and shit. And that's just, it's not cool. And excuse me for cussing. Like, that's another thing I'm working on. But I'm a real nigga. Like, for real. Like, I have my girly girl ways, but, like, I'm a real nigga. Like, anyway, like I said, I feel like I'm all over the place with this shit, but whatever. Y'all get the point. Next time I'm gonna write down notes so I can be a little bit more in order. Not only that, I'm kind of like scared that my phone is gonna die. So I'm kind of like not paranoid, but just like, oh shit. So I'm trying to rush, but also be like cool and really like let y'all in a little bit more on my shit, on what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I'm still recovering through a lot and just trying to figure stuff out. But by God's grace, I'm still here. That's how I know I have a purpose. That's how I know, like, the devil is a lie. Like, I have so much in store for me. And why would I allow something so stupid to block me from my destiny and what God has, all the blessings and the beautiful doors that are about to open up for me? Why would I allow that to stop God's plan for my life and for my children's life and for my children's lives? Like, which is another generational curse. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Alcoholism runs in my family. It's in our blood, like, on both sides of my family, my mom and my dad's side. It's people in my family who've died from that shit, like failed livers and stuff. Like, I don't want to be that. So I know, like, that's the only thing that the devil has really tried to get me with. Like, real life kill me, like, use it to kill me and, like, stop me from the divine plan that God has for my life. And I realized that, and once I realized that, it's like, all right, it's like a light bulb just went off. Like, all right, yeah, we can't keep going down this road. It's insanity. Like, why you keep doing the same thing as getting you the same results? You're literally doing the same shit. And what is it doing? It's not doing nothing good for you. It's not doing nothing good for nobody around you. Like, so what are you gonna keep going on that wheel for? And you get the same fuck ass results. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, that's insanity. And I'm not insane. Like, not in that way anyway. But yeah, I'm just pray for me, y'all, because I be doing good and then boom. But I've been doing good and I plan on staying that way. It's only when I'm really, really, really stressed out, I find myself trying to, again, coping mechanism. when I'm going through pain, or when I'm stressed and I don't got no answer for this, or I'm trying to control everything and not allow God to be in control of everything, or I'm overly worried, which is another thing the enemy does, because he knows that when I'm in those moods or in the moments, what I go to for comfort. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not a healthy comfort or coping mechanism. And like, now that I've recognized that for so long now, it's like, what's the point of doing that? That shit doesn't make anything better. So just, keep me in your prayers, and like, really like pray for me, because the devil and his minions be trying to use that shit to like really stop me and block me from what I got to do. And I can't. So I accept all prayers. Like, I ain't ever turning down no prayer from nobody. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I feel like I was all over the place with this video, for real. But I just wanted to let y'all in on how like pretty much my shit like started with my awakening and my healing and the journey of recovery I'm on, and I've been on for a little minute now. And it's not easy. You're going to have your good days, you're going to have your bad days. But as long as you keep pushing through, as long as you, educate yourself, stay focused, stay away from people, places, and things that you know is going to make you backtrack, you got this. I got this. I believe that. I'm speaking that over my life. I got this. I'm not going to allow that to bind me and keep me stuck anymore. So I love you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you already haven't, like I said in the beginning of the video. Again, I apologize for being all over the place with this video, but this is my first video back on here, so I just wanted to open up a little bit of what I've been dealing with for the past couple years, and just let you know, if you're dealing with anything, you're not alone. And if anybody ever wants to reach out to me to open up about their shit, if I got some advice or anything I can help you with, or information I have to share with you, I got you. Like, we all in this together. Please don't ever feel like you're alone, because that was another thing. I always felt alone, and it's hard when people around you don't really get it, or they haven't ever really been through that shit, so they don't get it. So outside looking in, it feels like you're just constantly being judged left and right, and like you don't really have nobody to talk to about it. So this also helps me to be able to speak out, because you never know, like I said, who you touch, who you can get in contact with, connection with, to help y'all share each other's stories and help the world. I'm just here to help the world, and just my story can help other people. Hey, this is just the beginning. Like I said, write some notes down so I can get back to sharing and being more, being more specific with certain things, and being more organized with my story so it's not all over the place. But yeah, like, my shit started back in 2019. But like, again, all my life I literally had just been smoking weed and drinking, like, for the longest time, and that shit's just for the birds. I'm ready to do some real shit and accomplish stuff. So like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe to this video. I'm about to be out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Comment down below on other topics or things y'all want me to talk about or open up about. And yeah, love you guys. I'm out of here.